And just when you thought it couldn't get worse for Disney, the final numbers are in when it comes to Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, because it lost $125 million. This report is coming to us from Bounding Into Comics. Again, very reliable publication. As you can see here, a new report claims that Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania lost Marvel Studios, the Walt Disney Company, north of $125 million. The new report comes from YouTuber and box office analyst Valiant Renegade, who took a look at the box office financials for the film worldwide and its theoretical run. According to the numbers, the film grossed $213.7 million at the domestic box office and another $250 million at the international box office for the global gross of $464 million. Looking at the international box office, the film grossed just shy of $40 million in China. The United Kingdom brought in $23 million. Mexico brought in $17 million. France took in $13 million, with South Korea grossing only $12 million. The film had reported a production budget of $200 million. I honestly don't know where that money went, because the CGI was trash, the story was trash, everything was trash about that movie. Let's continue reading. Looking at the financials, Valiant Renegade explains that he believes the film lost north of $125 million. Again, that is, if they don't change things, which they probably won't, dude, Disney is done. Marvel is done. You know, they almost went bankrupt back in the late 90s. I think we might be looking at a very similar situation. So it's going to get pretty technical here, but pretty much, if you guys want to go and read the article, go ahead. It's going to be on Bounding Into Comics. Or you guys can go ahead and watch the video. I haven't seen it yet. It's going to be by Valiant Renegade. I assume he knows what he's talking about, but this was nothing new. We knew this was going to happen. We knew that Ant-Man and the Wasp was going to be a complete disaster, which it was. It is not because people are just tired of watching superhero movies. No, it's because the entire movie went a certain direction in the political sphere, and that's the problem with Marvel. That's the problem with Disney. They are going political. We don't want to go to the movie theater and have to entertain ourselves by watching politics. If we wanted to see that shit, we would stay home and watch Fox News or MSNBC. We want to go to the movies to enjoy ourselves. But these executives over at Disney and these other movie studios are bending backwards to cater to the fringe mob, right, on the left, and they are pouring this political garbage down our throat, thinking that that's what we want to see, when in reality, we just want to go to the movie and have a good time. And I have to tell you, this movie did not offer that. There were some political things in this movie, which I've covered before, with the whole praising socialism thing, with little, Ant-Man's brat of a kid over here joining Antifa and whatnot. There's a bunch of things that were wrong with this movie, but the biggest thing that was terribly wrong with this movie was Kang. Because for the longest, they were telling us that Kang the Conqueror was a menace. Kang the Conqueror was the next big bad, worse than Thanos. He's defeated multiple versions of the Avengers. And what happens in the movie? He gets defeated by fucking ants. But this is an opportunity for Disney, because with the new allegations with Jonathan Majors, this is a perfect time to recast him or just outright forget that entire garbage narrative and storyline you guys had going, and let's go with different direction. Let's focus on maybe on a different universe, maybe the Ultimates. Let's do that. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comments, and like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.